Behind bars one week, behind the wheel the next. That's the story with many of the ex-prisoners who make deliveries for Fruit to Work.
Fruit to Work saved my life.
Simon, a former kickboxing champion, thought his life was over when he ended up in prison for drug dealing.
I was shot and I was stabbed and nearly killed. After I lost my daughter, I had 5 suicide attempts. And after numerous police raids, I was sentenced to 12 months in prison.
Simon knew he wanted to change his life, but when he left prison, he quickly realised it might not be so easy.
If you cannot get a job and you are hungry, you are going to steal. This is why we keep seeing people go in and out all the time.
Just when Simon thought he would starve, his caseworker handed him a flyer about Fruit to Work.
And it said, we are seeking a delivery driver, and if you've got a criminal history, you are encouraged to apply.
Simon was given a job as a delivery driver 2 days a week.
6.5 years down the track, I'm the general manager and on the board of directors. Simon is now a proper dad to his children. I've got full-time care of my youngest son, Brody. I've got my life back.
Simon is now helping others in the same situation. Fruit to Work delivers fresh fruit and milk to 1,100 customers around Victoria.
By 25, I was in prison, and then the next 13 years I spent 10 of them in jail. I have a fairly extensive history. The last one I went away for was armed robbery.
During Rick's last stint in prison, Simon came to visit.
To my surprise, he had an answer for just about everything. He said he wanted to be his son's hero again, and that's something that, I think I want a slice of that pie.
Rick got a job a week after he was released.
I got out on the 22nd of September last year, and I still have an ankle bracelet on at the moment, but we can leave everything at the door and it's a safe place to come and be yourself.
Hello, how are you?
Good, thank you. Thanks for bringing in.
No worries.
Fruit to Work tries to break down the stigma of ex-offenders working in the community.
Go to any other ordinary employer and say, hey, I have to leave at lunchtime for a urine screen. You're probably going to get don't come back the following day.
Without these guys, I don't know where I'd be. I would probably have a heroin habit again. I would probably be on the streets again.
Rick has moved up to operations manager and has now brought his son on board.
How many bottles did you take today? 708. 708 total? Yeah. Okay, mate.
He was heading down the same path as me, and I got him on board here at Fruit to Work. This place does everything at 100%. It gives absolutely everything to giving people a second chance, I love the place.
My name's Dion. I've spent 23 years in prison. Who's been to prison in this room?
They're helping me find appropriate training to work on the rail.
A couple of the main issues guys and girls experience when they come to Fruit to Work is their very first week, where you will see them come for a 10-hour shift or an 8-hour shift and they've got no lunch. And I'll say to them, how come you got no lunch today? And they'll say, I'm not hungry. But really, they haven't got any money, or they've got a hitchhike to get to work. We help them do that. We're just about a taxi service now. We pick up that many people.
Fruit to Work has so far helped over 100 ex-offenders get back into work in the community.
So in the 7 years that the business has been running, not one person that has joined our program has gone back to prison. I think within a short period of time we'll be national. And that's the hope and dreams, because if we can help people here, we can help people anywhere.
Yeah. Beautiful,
Really
beautiful. I think sometimes the power of work and being paid for what you do is underestimated.
Yep. Dignity, a way out.
Yeah, and also companionship and camaraderie.
So much of
some
it.
free fruit.
Yeah, well, it doesn't go astray.
Good.
If you find yourself in need of help, crisis support is available 24/7 through Lifeline. The number is 13 11 14.